here today. All right, welcome back to The Wrong Warp. It's me, your wonderful host, Ketsu Ban. Today is Thanksgiving 2022, and, we're doing a stream. I can't make heads or tails of Thanksgiving. It makes no sense. We just tried to look for a second. It's complete nonsense. Just kind of like everything else. Every holiday, if you really think about it, is nonsense. It's all for the economy type of thing, right? It's all a money thing. To try to get you to buy stuff, yes. To try to get you to shill out your hard-earned fucking shekels. Think about it. And then there's a whole list of secondary holidays that not everybody celebrates, but the way that you can pick and choose to celebrate which holidays you want, it's clearly like just for the economy, and then for an individual, it's kind of just for you to justify doing whatever you're doing, right? It's Christmas time. It's Thanksgiving time. It's Easter. They're all nonsense. But, like, why does everybody celebrate these? Because you get off time at work? That makes plenty of sense to me. I mean, I like them because of that. But why does everybody who isn't religious celebrating all of these holidays? And I was just thinking a minute ago, isn't Thanksgiving terrible for Native Americans? I feel like if I was Native American, I would hate Thanksgiving. Wouldn't you? It sounds like a really bad fucking time. And then there are several countries that have their own version of Thanksgiving. It's all nonsense. And I'm over it. I'm not stressing about it, but it drives me crazy that I never see people questioning this. Like, this should be the fucking TV special in November. Is Thanksgiving legit or is it nonsense? That's what should be coming on. That's what should be happening. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Thanksgiving. Let's see. I guess we could start with some fear propaganda. How about that? Some fear propaganda from Canada. We've got a lot of other good stuff coming up here today. Let me get my fear propaganda pulled up on the screen here. By the way, even if you're not in the Minus world, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/thewrongwarp, and in the upper right, there's a thing that says follow. You can click follow, and then a prompt will pop up for you to type your email address. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Actually, right now, as I'm telling you about this, I need to get the link for the stream that I'm doing right now. Oh, shit. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. This guy's talking
Canadian prepper
from a
here,
whole
my
other
friends.
tab.
This
Stop
is a
it.
red alert.
You must stop talking from a whole other tab over there. Okay. I got to get the link to this stream so that I then can post it out on buymeacoffee.com, which just means you'll get an email whenever the show's live. I figured that's a pretty good idea because even if you're not in the Minus world, you can hear the stream for free if you catch it live. It'll be very good, right? Very, very good. Let's see. So what am I doing? Oh, let me put this in performance mode for a second. Pulling up the link to the stream that we're doing so I can post it on Buy Me a Coffee so everybody who is subscribed to the email list will get an email showing that the show is live. Yes. Good idea. Okay, I'm opening this stream. I'm getting the link. I'm copying the link. Right? Very, very good. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Now I'm going to buy me a coffee. I'm going to get all this little stuff out of the way, and then we'll begin our wonderful show here today. Let's see. Write a post. I'm just going to title it The Wrong Warp. God damn it. The Wrong Warp is live. Then I will put the link to the stream, and then we'll be done. Okay? And then we'll get to our fear propaganda for Canada, by the way. Email this to my 25 followers. Public. Yes. All right. So I've just email blasted out the stream. So hopefully everyone will get an email and they'll go, oh, Wrong Warp Slime. Fucking sweet. And they'll come and hang out. But either way, let's look at this fear propaganda. So I don't know a whole lot about Canada, but it does seem like Canada does do what the United States did earlier in the year constantly, if that makes sense. It seems like Canada is kind of America Junior, right? You remember growing up, everyone, they would always tell you about Canada. They'd go, Canada is America's hat. I never quite understood this. I mean, I see that on a map, Canada's above America, but what kind of insult is that? Canada is America's hat? So this guy who's in Canada, it says, warning, stock up now. They are coming for everything. So according to this guy, you should be fucking terrified. You'd be stocking up on food. You know what's just expiring in my kitchen? Right whenever COVID first dropped, like the very first day that COVID happened, I went to Walmart and I bought a fuck ton of raviolis, like 4 cases of Chef Boyardee raviolis. And that was my contingency plan. That's how I was going to keep the show going until we could find some more food. Of course, we thought the world was going to turn into Zombieland at that time, too. But it's still very funny. It's about to expire. I thought these were forever. I thought these lasted infinite. No, there's a fucking expiration date. How did these disgusting, cheap pastas expire? I was dependent on my very survival by eating these raviolis. Let's check out what this guy has to say. We probably won't watch the whole video. It's like 14 minutes long. But again, warning, stock up now. They are coming for everything. Let's see what you think. Should we be scared or not?
Alert to all firearms owners in North America. The Canadian government just did something drastic and unprecedented like we have never seen before. And my American friends, you also need to take notice. And anybody in Canada who values whatever limited firearms rights we have left, you need to take notice and you need to share this video, okay? So get this. All center fire,
I mean, do we need to watch?
semi-automatic.
30 seconds in. Do you really need to see more? 30 seconds in. We'll watch a little bit more, but 30 seconds in. That's already enough, right? That's enough for me to go, ugh, and not trust the guy. They're selling a narrative of, oh no, you should be scared. They're coming to get you. The infamous they. Furthermore, would you take advice from someone looking like this with an Under Armour hat on? No, absolutely not. Let's hear just a little bit more. Again, all I needed was that first 30 seconds to go, ah. And probably the opposite of whatever this person thinks is true. So things are probably fine. And I feel like they are.
Rifles with detachable magazines will likely be prohibited as an amendment has been made to Bill C-21, the same one that banned all the pistols and the handguns. Yeah, we're talking about the SKS. We're talking about the Tavor.
Okay. Again, only 20 seconds is all I need. Does he think that people who own these types of guns care about this? I mean, I know it's a big right-wing thing. It's like a huge Republican thing to want to have your guns and the rights to have your guns. I've also noticed super right-wing people, they're really adamant about wanting to legally have their guns. Legally. And to me, it's like, just get the gun anyway. I felt the same way about gay marriage. Do you remember? Am I tripping? Or didn't gay marriage get legalized like a long time ago, like 5 years ago? I can't remember how long ago that was, that gay marriage was legalized. I remember it being a huge thing all over everywhere. And the whole time I just thought, why do you want this so bad? You know, just get married anyway. Why do you want it to be legal so bad? And I've since realized that there are benefits in life. You know, I don't know, for like your taxes. I still don't understand it. But the whole time I just thought, are there really gay people out there? I mean, I'm sure there's some, but are there really a bunch of gay people out there who are like infuriated because they can't get married? Just get married anyway. You know? Why do you want the legal paper so bad? That's how I've always felt. I feel the same with this guy about the guns. Just get them anyway. Right? If you care so much about the law and everything, you're probably following the law anyway. Why would you ever be looked into? Just get the thing anyway. But isn't it funny? I'm just trying to imagine who would see this and become riled up. Who would see this and like, and melt down. Say, no, we must have the guns.
The X95, AR-180 variants, Canuck bullpup shotguns, Crusader arms, Kel-Tec Sub 2000, Chris Vector, Ruger PC carbine, Norinco T97, Benelli M4, and countless other firearms.
Yeah, people like this. People are into this type of thing. So as I scrub through the video here, it's just the same fucking nonsense. We'll skip way ahead and see how this does. It's all the same fucking nonsense.
Scoffing at the idea that this is just an incremental slow creep towards total disarmament of the population. And one warning I will give to people: whenever you take away rights, if you're on the left or the right, just know that if there is a far-right government that ever gets into power in Canada, and people say, oh, that's impossible, it'll never happen. Well, guess what? Saskatchewan used to be one of the most hardcore new democratic, which is basically, some people would call it akin to, definitely leaning towards socialist, okay? One of the most hardcore socialist governments completely flipped.
Hey, and this is just nonsense. It's like the same monotone nonsense every time. I'm always with him, like, for the first couple sentences, like, yeah, okay, I get it. And then it just dribbles off into fucking nonsense. This whole thing. Let's look at the comments real quick. Oh, look, the top comment here. Anyone that hands over their firearm to this criminal government is a coward. Well, there you go. Pretty much what I was saying. I'm just wondering when and where Canadian firearm owners will draw an actual line in the sand. Okay? A disarmed society is easily controlled. Fight for your rights. Never forget, it's all about control. If you give a little, you'll end up giving everything. Okay? So you see, it's just all going to be comments like that. Like people saying, don't budge an inch. Nobody, and isn't that kind of what they want overall? The infamous they? Whoever's pitting people against each other? Isn't that kind of what they want? They want the people on the right saying, if we let you have this, then you'll take everything. Blah, 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 blah. And then they want the people on the left saying, like, oh my God, you own guns. And to me, aren't you just playing right into their fucking plot with that? Why is nobody telling you, who cares? Just do it anyway. Don't do other crimes, so it's never going to matter. And you'll be fine, right? If you must do crime, then get rid of the illegal guns. It's just insane to me. And they come on and they tell you about a specific model that's being banned. Oh my God. And then everyone freaks out about it. And in a month from now, another model gets banned. It's just fucking crazy to me. It's been the same conversation for years. Probably years before I was ever around, but for fucking years now. Get over it. And I feel the same about the abortion thing too. It's like, who gives a fuck? Unless you are in a situation where you need to get an abortion, would you ever give a fuck, right? And I never understood the right hating abortions, And in what world do you want somebody who can't take care of a kid to have a kid? Why would you want that? That's way worse than killing it, right? I'm just saying. But then, you say something like that and then everyone thinks you're left. Oh, you're a Democrat, blah, blah, blah. All this shit. And it's like, no, they're stupid too. Everyone is wrong. This is the only thing I find at the end of the day. Everyone is fucking wrong. And I don't know, there's probably people out there telling you the same thing, saying, who gives a shit? Live your life. Do what you were going to do anyway. People out there saying that, you're never going to hear about it. You're never going to see it. You're never going to find it. It seems like the only things that really get promoted are these polarizing talking points. That's the only thing that gets seen or heard ever. The polarizing fucking bullshit. Okay? I don't understand it. Feel me? Alright, but moving on though, there's our segment on that. Moving on here today, I received an email a few days ago from a listener. And if you were around, if you're in the Minus World and you've been listening to those shows, then you'll be familiar with this character. But the problem is that I don't know if this is one person with multiple accounts talking, which I'm kind of thinking it is, right? But even if not, even if it's not one person from multiple accounts, even then, scary. This is some scary stuff. You remember how I was being stalked? You remember this? I got an email just the other day. I'm trying to find it here. Where the fuck did it go? How do I search? There we go. Got an email the other day from a listener. Very possible that it is the secondary personality of a schizophrenic listener. Okay, does that make sense at all? I don't know if this is a real person or if this is, well, and then on second thought, I don't know. Should I give any attention to this? How about this? Do you remember the Beast? So go listen to the Last Minus World episode. That's what I'll tell you for context. Listen to the Last Minus World episode and we'll all make sense, okay? I'm going to read to you this email. I'm going to substitute the name for another name, and here we go. Hello. Can you please stop bullying and harassing the Beast on your videos? She stopped messaging you and wants to move on with her life. We've already reported you to YouTube for bullying and harassing. Please stop talking about her and making fun of her because it's getting to her. She won't message you again if you don't make fun of her again. And she does not want you to stop from making videos. We just want you to stop talking about her on your videos. I am the Beast's boyfriend. Thank you. So there you go. I didn't even actually see this until just before the show started here today. But it's from 3 or 4 days ago. So, what am I to do with this? I don't know. I'll put it in the log. I'll tell you that in my crime log. That's where we'll put this email. I've got a huge stack of evidence coming up against my former stalker, and this email is just going to go in that stack of evidence. I'll tell you this, guys. Being stalked feels very violating, but you also learn some stuff that you didn't know about yourself, if that makes sense. So as horribly embarrassing as it is, I used to want to be a rapper. It's just a thing, right? I'm sure you know other people who have also wanted to do that. It's all very embarrassing. Trust me, I never want to talk about it. But when I was being stalked, somebody found and sent in to my family members, they sent in a photo from, what's it called? Not a review, a bio, like a biography of me as a rapper, right? But you got to understand that when I was a rapper, I did about as good as I am now. You know, now actually way worse. Nobody listened. No one has ever heard of me. It wasn't even that serious, you know? It was more of like a hobby type of thing. But I didn't have any clout or anything, not at all. If anything, I had negative clout. So the fact that somebody wrote a biography about me is kind of nuts, right? For one. For two, there's a lot of false information in this goddamn biography. I get accused of some nasty stuff in here. All I'm trying to figure out is who wrote it. I'm going to read you the biography. All I'm trying to figure out is who wrote it. Who would write these things about me? I don't know. I just don't understand. Let's see. It's on my phone here. Ketsu Ban is the name of Will Graham, an Oklahoma-based rapper. Ketsu Ban began rapping as Will Graham in 2011, and in 2012 began making tracks with friend Redacted and local rapper and beatmaker Redacted. After collaborating with Redacted and Redacted for a while on projects such as the Overdose EP and Palindromes, he released his first solo full-length project in 2013 that was self-titled. Now you gotta understand, like I said, this is just me fucking around being a retard, making half-ass music. You know, it's not that serious of a thing. So the fact that they're calling it his first solo debut project, it's like, bro, I uploaded some songs to DatPiff. You remember DatPiff? Mixtape website? I uploaded some songs to DatPiff, and that's about it. But somebody's making that more than what it is. Now listen to this next sentence. This is what they said about me right after that. This is what they said about me. A few months after this project, Ketsu Band went on an unintentional hiatus for over a year and a half due to drug addiction. Not true. It's very untrue, by the way. I've never went on a hiatus of anything. I've never suffered from drug addiction. These things just haven't happened. And there's actually all logged. If you look at social media and stuff, you shouldn't because I don't want to be stalked. But if you did, you'd see logs of just normal life going on between point A and point B that they're accusing me of here. So again, they said, a few months after this project, Ketsu Band went on an unintentional hiatus for over a year and a half due to drug addiction. Now, from my best understanding, this is me just stopping doing the rap hobby thing because I got bored of it, you know? And then I guess a year and a half later, I remembered, oh yeah, that was a fun thing to do. And just played around for a couple days. But this person, why are they making this so much more than what it is? You know, it feels like, this makes me feel like I've been being stalked for a long time. And that's scary. I mean, finding something like this about yourself, you should think, well, at least know who it is, probably. No, I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know anybody who's been around that long and is still around. Does that make sense? Let's see. Now we're going to get to the good part, the funny part. Believe it or not, this gets pretty funny, this review. They describe my rap style and the type of music I make, which again is me downloading YouTube beats and just haphazardly recording scrappily written songs on them. It's a very unserious type of thing, right? Wait till you hear this, how they describe the lyrical content. Lyrics in Ketsu Band's music focus on being a struggling musician, problems of the working class, conspiracy theories, sex, use and distribution of drugs and guns. Sounds pretty fucking nuts. Is that what my rap songs were about? I don't remember because it was all such a, like I said, such a lighthearted thing where you just write everything in 5 minutes. Let's see. And this goes on to say, style. I like this part. It's funny. Style. Though a modern rapper, Ketsu Band's style rarely incorporates trap or drill elements, and no Ketsu Band song to date has used auto-tune. Much of his beat selection is off-kilter and very underground, a handful of it being boom bap influenced, which has caused him to draw comparisons to Odd Future. Who's compared me to Odd Future, bro? Ever. Delivery. Now, this is the best part. This is the funniest part of the whole review. This, made it for me. If it didn't have this part, I probably wouldn't even bother reading this stuff to you. Delivery. Tactless and rude are words that could describe Ketsu Band's delivery. He is explicit and spits with a slightly offbeat, stuttering flow. Ketsu Band's tone has a cockiness to it, and he has a knack for embracing flaws, it says. Pretty good. It feels like whoever wrote this this article, they didn't like me too much. That's what it seems like, right? But yeah, very funny stuff there. I thought it was pretty goddamn funny. But moving on, who do we got coming up next? We got Lil Pump. Remember Lil Pump? We covered him a little bit, but you probably just remember him from Life. Probably just remember him from being a rapper. He was huge at one time. It's crazy to me to see artists that are one-hit wonders in real time. You know, when you're a kid, you hear from your parents about bands and stuff that were one-hit wonders, and I never made sense of it. The whole one-hit wonder thing has never made any sense to me. How did they live and survive and keep being a band doing shows when they have one fucking song that anyone ever cared about? Very weird. Let me type this into YouTube too. Flash drive. Okay, so Lil Pump. I can't remember. I'm trying to think right now. What did we cover from him before? I think somebody snuck onto his property and broke the windows out of some cars. I think it was the last time we covered him, but that was a long ass fucking time ago. probably over 6 months ago. So let's see. I typed this into YouTube. Trump mistakenly calls Lil Pump Lil Pimp at last rally. That sounds like it could probably be kind of funny. It's not news though. Okay, so what we're covering today of Lil Pump. Lil Pump loses the hard drive to Lil Pump 2, which would be the name of his self-titled album, in the middle of a lake and asks his fans to look for it. Holy shit. Again, Lil Pump loses the hard drive to Lil Pump 2 in the middle of a lake and asks his fans to look for it. What is this? What does this mean? Literally, what is the meaning of this? I can't figure it out. Clearly, it didn't happen, you know. Why would he have a flash drive in a lake? Why would you be on a lake with a flash drive ever? Why would that ever be a thing that anybody does? Is kind of my question there. I've searched this on YouTube because I thought there was more of an article about it. This is just an Instagram post. Oh, maybe I got to go to Lil Pump's Instagram. We'll try that out.
And speaking of sound,
and while we do that, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. And while we do that, we'll recap with this Donald Trump calling Lil Pump Lil Pimp, which isn't even super funny or anything, but it'll give me a second here.
And speaking of sound, music, and other things, one of the big superstars of the world, Lil Pimp. There he is.
That's got to be on purpose, right? He's just doing that to be funny. Just like if I said Donald Trump. Here's Donald Trump mistakenly calling Lil Pump Lil Pimp.
How's it going? Do you want to come up and say something? Do you want to? Come on. Lil Pump. Come on. Come on up here. Come on up here. Does everyone know who he is? Do you know how big he is? Come on up here. It's a nice hat. Come on, say something.
Is this mockery? Yeah, is this like a mockery thing? Because that's pretty funny if it is. Is this some type of mocking of the blacks? Could it be? Or is it mocking the whites? Is it mocking the left or is it mocking the right? I can't tell. Pretty bizarre nonetheless, I have to say.
Hello everybody, how you guys feeling? I come here to say, Mr. President, I appreciate everything you've done for our country. You brought the troops home, and you're doing the right thing. MAGA 2020. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And do not vote for Sleepy Joe at all.
So here's my conundrum with this. My conundrum is that if you, like, I don't want to root for either side. I think sides are fucking stupid, but you hear right here in this clip, Lil Pump telling you don't vote for Joe Biden, right? Now, if we are to believe reality is reality, then that's what happened. People voted for him, right? But now that he's been the president for a while, does everyone regret it? Like, does Lil Pump get some recognition? Are people going to go back to Lil Pump and say, hey, you were right about that? I have seen somebody, let me tell you this. You remember how I was being stalked? The stalker is the only person in life who I've ever seen say something positive about Joe Biden, right? Even his own guys don't like him anymore. It makes no sense. So what do left people want to happen now? Clearly people on the right want Donald Trump to come back. But what do people on the left want to happen? Do they want a new guy to come? You know, the conspiracy narrative is that that girl is supposed to take his place. Kamala, I think her name is. That it's all a big scheme and you know, she's just going to take his place and be the president. Doesn't she seem evil, though? But I don't know. Even Donald Trump, I feel the same way here with Donald Trump. Still seems kind of evil. There's still nothing about this that would ever make me trust anybody involved here.
Oh.
Fucking bizarre. fucking bizarre. It's just, to me, it seems like the same nonsense with the Joe Biden stuff right now. It seems like it's all nonsense. No, and my problem is the message I've tried to spread for a long time is just don't care about this stuff. It's a waste of time. That's been the message I've tried to spread for a long time, but it has become very abundantly clear to me that that's not going to work. I'm not going to get anywhere saying don't care about politics and stuff because clearly everybody does, right? Clearly this is what matters to everybody, whether real or not. Because even conspiracy people, they just watch politics and care about politics. Let's see, I got Lil Pump's Instagram pulled up here. I see nothing about a flash drive though, which confuses me. What is that other Instagram person talking about then? They said he lost his flash drive in the middle of a lake. Where are they getting this info? I remember putting this in my notes. There was more to it. There was much more here. Let's see. And the comments are normal. Nobody's buying it. Blah, blah, blah. So where did they get this goddamn info? Oh, well. Let's look at this Instagram because I really like it. I've showed you them before. It's called Rappers Down Bad. And they show you rappers being busted doing scams and stuff like that. The Kodak Black, among others, promotes Pounds Club's illegal online cannabis shop despite not smoking. He recently called their product Foo Packs. Now let me ask you this. Is Foo Packs good or is Foo Packs bad? That's F-U-U. I would think that's bad, right? Like you're calling them fuck packs, which is negative, I would think. Let's see, I think there's a clip. Yeah. Come on, you.
Y'all know I don't smoke reefer. I might find me up a yak, a little black and mild or whatever, but Pound Club name be ringing, you know. Pound Club, like they be doing their little thing and shit. I gotta salute it. You know what I mean? You know, all my little people them and shit, they speak highly of the Pound Club. You know,
So what is this? Is Pound Club, is this something where you can order weed online or something?
like for real though, and I ain't gonna push no bullshit. Yo, my people them hit that bit, you know, they be giving me free little reefer, but I don't fuck with the reefer, you know what I'm saying? My people don't hit it and say this what it is, or I hear it from the streets and they say this what it is, then I recommend it. If the shit doo-doo.
What the fuck is he saying? Can you understand this? I cannot understand it. I can understand like every third or fourth word, but I cannot make out the words he's saying, and I definitely don't follow his overall point.
Man, I ain't gonna push it. I don't give a fuck if it's money involved or not. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, when you're here and we ain't tripping on no money. You know what I'm saying? But they got the best prices, so you can fuck around if you trying to get in the business and flip you something, or you trying to, what you call it, you know, burn some shit down, 'cause they got flavors too. They got the flavors.
Is this what kids are doing now? This is somehow worse than when I was a fucking, like, graduating high school and stuff. What is this? Is this what kids emulate? Because I think I have seen younger people do this. Like, do you think it's cool to not make any sense? You think it's cool to mumble like blah, 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 blah? Not cool. I can't even fucking understand you. God damn it.
You know what I'm saying? You fuck with Pound Club, you can fuck with them niggas people. I don't smoke weed, I don't.
Okay, so that was just one slide. Jesus Christ. So that could have been like 1 minute tops, right? It felt way longer. Okay, and so we've got some screenshots here, I guess. Pounds Club menu. This looks like a telegram. Looks like a telegram to me. All the prices you see is what you paid. We don't add anything else on top for shipping per pack or anything. All orders under P's will be free 3 days shipping. 5 P's and up will be free overnight shipping and get $50. Okay, so they're just selling weed online somehow. I don't know. It doesn't seem that far-fetched. You could sell like CBD online, right? See, there's another slide.
I don't smoke, but if I did smoke, I'll fuck with Pounds Club. I don't smoke, but if I did smoke, I'll fuck with Pounds Club.
What kind of advertisement is that? Let's see, here's a screenshot. I guess these are just rapper friends of his. I don't know. This is an Instagram story. I don't have a weed brand / collaboration or nothing like that. Them packs y'all got is foo. I don't support them. Let me know where y'all getting again, is foo good or is foo bad? F-U-U. Let's see. All Cash App transactions will now have a 3% fee. Don't like it? Then mail the bread. Okay, now mail the bread, I think I do understand. Mail the bread means money, right? Means send the money in the mail, which is illegal, isn't it? How is all this illegal and able to happen? But it does make me think of something. The other day, so I've been studying, you remember this guy, Andrew Tate? We've covered him a little bit, and of course you just know who he is from life. Somebody put on YouTube his old paid content, like Hustlers University, I think it was called, for free. And there's all these clips, and they fucking pop up for me now at the end of videos. So if I play a video and I go and I'm listening to something and I go lay down on my couch, after the video, Andrew Tate fucking starts playing. It's fucking irritating. I don't know how to make it stop. But earlier today, that happened, and Andrew Tate, the whole point of the clip that was playing was him saying, don't get legal before you get rich. Don't get legal before you get rich. And that's confusing, right? But if you think about it, if you do think about it a little bit, I do know a bunch of people who have failed who are legal. Can't you think of that? Can you think of anybody in your life who has some type of business but is like fully legal on paper? Like they do all the legal stuff first and then they never make any fucking sales. This just for whatever reason makes me think of that because it's clearly not legal, right? How could it be? Even if it was CBD, you can't do this, can you? I don't know. Is CBD classified as food? What just happened. We'll be right back. Okay, so I just got a knock on my door. And a complete stranger who I've never met before asked me if somebody lived here. They said a name. They said Ryan. Knocked on my door. I answered it. I paused the stream. I put it on break. I answered the door. It was average looking guy wearing a North Face jacket just standing there. And I'm looking at him going, can I help you? What do you need? What do you want? And he just stares at me for a while. And then he says, is this not Ryan's place? And I stared at him for a while and I said, no. Who the fuck is Ryan? What are you talking about? He then told me that I guess his friend Ryan, I don't know, had invited him over for Thanksgiving and he's trying to find his house. He then asked me if I knew where Ryan's house was. I told him, dude, I don't know anybody named Ryan. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Please get off my porch. Please get off my porch. Then he slowly backed up and turned around and ran away. And now we're here. So I'm so sorry about that abrupt break that we just took. Really freaked me out. I thought, man, is the boys finally coming to take me away for my sins? Jesus Christ, man. I thought I was under attack. This is what I thought. I thought that my stalker had infiltrated my city and state and town and was waiting for me to start streaming to sabotage me and KILL me. That's what I thought was happening, right? Thank God. Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. Could that guy have been affiliated with somebody stalking me? If something happens to me, this is reality. This is what's happening. Oh my God. I don't even, how would you even help me? If something happened to me right now, how could you even help? You couldn't. Fuck. I'm scared. I hope that I make it out alive. Jesus Christ. Thanks for being with me this Thanksgiving. What apparently might be my last. I don't want to DIE yet. I like being alive. Woo! I gotta calm down, right? What do I do if somebody is trying to take me out? Let me know. How do I combat them? What on earth do I do about this? I don't think there is there? Because if I think about it the other way around, I could just go knock on somebody's door and ask for a random name. That wouldn't be a crime. Okay, well, if anything happens, I just wanted you to know what's going on here today. But hopefully we'll be okay moving forward. A lot of lesser men would have been the stream there. A lot of lesser men would have shut it off, pulled the power cord. Not here at the Wrong Warp. Here at the Wrong Warp, I'm willing to breathe my final breaths on stream with you. Just to give you a better Thanksgiving, okay? So where were we though? We were at Kodak Black. I don't know why there's just a photo of him here. Where are we at? Okay, here's this what's it called? What's that shit called? Fuck. Telegram slide. Why is there a picture of him after that though? This is the end of all those slides we just looked at. Why is there just a picture of him at the end? He looks terrifying. He looks like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. I'm sure that joke's been made a million times before, but still. What kind of person looks up to Kodak Black? Maybe we should start following Kodak Black around. Ooh, or maybe not, because I don't want to be moited. I don't want to be moited in cold blood. Well, that might be happening already. This might turn into a crime show where crime happens to me. Let's look into Kanye though. How about that? And what Kanye's about to do for the working class man. Oh, but I've got some other stuff. Now we'll look at Kanye for right now. That sounds good. Kanye is, since being a right-wing guy, which I guess is what he is now, he has since gained some empathy for the working class man. And not only that, he wants to help. Okay? He wants to help the working class man. And I actually like his idea. It sounds cool, but I think it's a really good idea of the market, right? I don't want to talk about the market. I think it's so stupid. Everyone has their own opinions on the economy and financing and whether it's real or fake or left or right. It's too much of a mess to talk about, honestly. But I feel like this is a really good metaphor for people who maybe don't care or have never thought about economies or anything like that. Let's see what Kanye West is trying to do to help out the working class man. Get this pulled up for you. Kanye West, this is what he's doing for you this holiday season. Fuck, I need to zoom in on this. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is what Kanye West is willing to do for you here today on The Wrong Warp. On this fine Thanksgiving. Jesus Christ, there we go. Come on, you piece of shit.
Like, so what we do here is I'll cut up, 100 hoodies from Yeezy, from Balenciaga, from the stuff we did at Gap, from the stuff we did at Adidas, and everything we do is going to cost $20. We need to make sure that everyone can receive the same level of cuts, the same level of food, same level of water, same level of education, the curriculum, the engineering. We're beings with engineering opportunities. We're getting past the past. We're focused on the future.
Right.
Here. I'll walk through that. Oh, wait a second. We got some of the drip coming in.
All right. New stuff, Kanye?
What'd you say?
Those are new?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I know
So
this is oversized. Look, you wear oversized?
This has got to be the new Kanye. Do you remember? Fuck, I don't want to go back and find it, but we covered it on the show. Kanye West did, I think, an interview with somebody, and he had a beard now. He never had a beard before for our entire fucking lives. Kanye West never had a beard. And then he did an interview like a month ago, right whenever the JEW thing happened. Woo! And he had a beard. He had a beard. He looked different. People were saying he looks like not himself. Like he looks like I don't know if you'd want to say clone, but what would you call it? Like a body double? People were making that accusation. And ever since that day, Kanye just has a beard now. His goatee was iconic for our whole lives since we were fucking tiny. It was Kanye West, the goatee man, right? Look at him now. He's bearded. This, to me, it seems like if any of that is true, this has got to be that body double, right? Look how bizarre he's acting. That's kind of my main point with any of this Kanye stuff here today. Look how bizarre he's acting. His mannerism.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kanye.
Make another one. Here.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for having me, Kanye.
Absolutely. It's Jay, bro. It's Jay.
Yay.
You can call me Kanye. Everyone has.
Sorry again. Yeah, we're too used to it.
It's going to take us a while to update, right?
Yeah.
But this is the update. We are the update. That's all we need to do. As a species, we need to update together. Everything's been so divisive. Think about when they say diversity. People look at that like it's a good thing, but we're the United States of America. We're a universe. We're a university. We're a republic.
I actually like what he just said. We're a universe, idiot. Wow. Okay. So we'll take a look at this whole clip again in just a minute. But I wanted to just kind of go over what we just saw. It's Kanye West in some strange warehouse with a bunch of clothes on the floor. I don't know if you remember this, but not too long ago, I saw a video where Kanye, it showed how he is currently doing his stores, like his pop-up shops. And I'm not sure if it's real. I'm not sure if it's what he's doing. I don't know. But it showed him basically filling trash bags up with his designer clothes, filling trash bags up. And his pop-up shop is a room with 4 trash bags set in a square. And that's how people are to shop for clothes through Kanye. They are to come and rifle through trash bags. And there was a whole video. I don't want to try to dig it up. If anyone can find the link, there was a whole video where he explained that this is how you should shop. You know, this is how everyone's equal, and it's fast and it's efficient, and this is why we do this. But that's back when he was the goatee man. I just, like I said, it's the mannerisms. There's not really any big bust or anything here. But think about what he's doing. So he's going to take all this designer clothes and sell it for $20. So now just anybody can have it. I would argue that, to me, the whole cost thing is the only reason any designer clothes are worth anything, because I don't think it looks good. Okay, I know I'm the odd man out. I know that I'm in the minority in this. But I think most celebrities, even most rappers, I think the way they dress looks very stupid. You know? Dressing where you just want to show off that you have the most money. To me, it looks crazy. And then, like, who was it? Billie Eilish? Do you remember Billie Eilish and some of her outfits? She dressed like a fucking terrible nightmare. To me, that's what Billie Eilish used to dress like. She probably still does. But that's how I feel about Kanye and this whole sector, this whole realm of people. Celebrities, I guess you would call them. It all looks very dumb, okay? And again, I'm also not a man of the satchel. You know the satchel trend from the last few years? I'm not into the satchel. It's just a purse, bro. It's just a purse. Get a backpack or something. But it's like they make it look feminine. I wish there was something I could pull up. I don't know what I would possibly pull up, but I wish there was something I could pull up that was like an image of all the top guys in rap and how they dress. I wish I had something like that to pull up, because it's crazy to me. And I know in one regard it's like the hack boomer, take, but really, these people look fucking dumb. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm a white man. Somebody accused me. Well, I won't even say that. Let's watch this one more time. Kanye West being insane.
Like, so what we do here is,
and the insanity again, the insanity is in the subtleties. The insanity is not in him popping up going, blah, 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 saying stuff. It's in all the subtleties. Watch those mannerisms. Jesus Christ, this has 2.1 million views. So do you think this was made to farm engagement, just like I was bitching about earlier? It's gotta be, right? Let's watch it one more time. Insanity, let me know, do you think this is an alternative Kanye?
100 hoodies from Yeezy, from Balenciaga, from the stuff we did at Gap, from the stuff we did at Adidas, and everything we do is going to cost $20. We need to make sure that everyone can receive the same level of cuts, the same level of food, same level of water, same level of education, the curriculum, the engineering. We're beings with engineering opportunities. We're getting past the past. We're focused on the future.
Right.
Here. I'll walk through that. Oh, wait a second. We got some of the drip coming in.
All right. New stuff, Kanye?
What'd you say?
Those are new?
Yeah.
You don't think that's bizarre? You don't think that's bizarre? Kanye, whose voice is just a little bit higher than it used to be, getting a coat going, oh, we got the new drip coming in, yeah, and then putting a coat on and modeling it. This seems like some fucking femboy version of Kanye.
Those are new?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I know this is an oversized look. You wear oversized?
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kanye.
Make another one. Here.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for having me, Kanye.
Absolutely. It's Jay, bro. It's Jay.
Yay.
You can call me Kanye. Not doing that.
Sorry again. Yeah.
God, the fucking audio, dude. Why is the audio so atrocious? They walked into another room, and this room, it's a huge room, I guess. It's like fucking killing my ears, this audio. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit as we watch the final 20 seconds of this. Kanye being fucking bizarre.
It's going to take us a while to update, right?
Yeah.
But this is the update. We are the update. That's all we need to do. As a species, we need to update together. Everything's been so divisive. Think about when they say diversity.
Diversity.
People look at that like it's a good thing, but we're the United States of America. We're a universe. We're a university. We're a republic.
See how they just kind of say nonsense? I was just saying nonsense. We're a universe, a university. We're a republic. Fucking nonsense, bro. So I wanted to cover something today. Maybe we'll look at it afterwards. I plan on, after I get through these show notes, just kind of hanging out and doing whatever. And being here for you this Thanksgiving Day. I was going to cover Gary Vee on Tim Dillon, but I couldn't find any real moments, that I wanted to show you, because the whole thing is nonsense. Like Gary Vee saying fucking nonsense, Tim Dillon saying a little bit different nonsense, and they're talking at each other almost. Maybe we'll look at that later, but that's what this reminds me of. Kanye saying, it's a universe, it's a university, we're a republic. It's like insane, man, right? And think about this. According to the world, I'm insane, but this is normal, and this is cool, and this is right. Dribble, drabble, fucking nonsense, bro. Dribble, drabble, fucking nonsense, bro. All right, let's move on, though. What we got coming up, we got Check the Star coming up. That was Aaron Carter's right-hand man. Are we going to go after him? Maybe. You'll have to stay tuned and find out. You'll have to stay tuned to the show. Are we going to go after Check the Star? Maybe. I got something to show you from him today. We've got, and then we got the return of Boogie. Remember Boogie 2899? We've covered a couple times now. We got the return of Boogie, and somebody even called him out. And also, I may or may not have a very special surprise for you at the end of the show. Woo! Oh, you know what I just realized? Fuck, man. Just realized something crazy. You can go to powerchat.live/thewrongwarp if you want to do a power chat. I forgot that I didn't put any of that in the description of this goddamn video. That's fine, though. No big deal. It's no big deal, bro. I can get through it. It's no big deal, bro. Yeah, who cares? Oh, I could put it in the chat, though. That's a good idea, huh? How about I put it in the chat here? I'll use my phone. So what we got coming up next, we have, we're going to look at this laptop. I don't have like any hard-hitting evidence, really, but you remember the Hunter Biden laptop thing? You remember that came out, and then I don't quite know how it was dismissed. So I'm getting that pulled up, and then I'm going to the chat here on my phone so I can enter these wonderful links. 2 years too late, CBS finally admits Hunter Biden's laptop is real. Liz Cheney I don't know what this sentence means. I'll show you in just a sec. Liz Cheney led rhinos piled on. That makes no grammatical sense to me. Here's CBS in 2020 denying the laptop's authenticity. So I'm going to pull up CB News here. Let me go in the chat. powerchat.live/thewrongwarp. Perfect. It's perfect. powerchat.live/thewrongwarp. And then what was the other one? Buy me a coffee. coffee.com/ God damn it, the wrong warp. Perfect. Power chat, buy me a coffee. Hopefully there's not any typos. I may lose my fucking mind if there's a typo. Okay? It's very possible that I lose my mind here. Let me fix this chat. Don't worry. I'll be here for you all day. I'm trying to fix the chat on my own. Not too bad. Okay, now. Moving on here, of course, CBS News, Hunter Biden laptop. So this is from now, November 20th. Copy of what's believed to be Hunter Biden's laptop data turned over by repair shop to FBI. Showed no tampering, analysis said. I'm not sure if what's on my screen here. Oh, it's a video. Cool. There's a short video. Hopefully it's not too shitty, because I hate when to show you something, I have to show you the most boring shit in the world. Let's see what this is like. CBS Morning. Fuck, or would I get pulled for this? For copyright and all this other stupid shit. God damn it. I hope not. Let's take a look at this. CBS Mornings. Come on, you piece of shit.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings here at 7:30. And as Republicans take control of the House, Hunter Biden, the president's son, will be a target for investigations. And that means data from a laptop reported to belong to Biden could be crucial to the investigatory process. CBS News has obtained its data not through a third party or political operative, but directly from the source who told us they provided it to the FBI under subpoena. And we commissioned an independent forensic review to determine its authenticity. Senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge joins us now with what we found. Catherine, I'm very interested. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony. These House Republicans.
See, but it's like so boring to just play the news. Plus, can I get in trouble for this? It wouldn't even be a good thing to get in trouble for.
Investigations are coming, and that could be a challenge for the White House as we head into.
All right, so fuck it. We're abandoning this. Fuck the news. The news sucks. Oh, but you get the point, right? So now it's being admitted that Hunter Biden's laptop was legit. What was on Hunter Biden's laptop, you ask? That was Frazzle Drip, right? Everybody knows of Frazzle Drip. That was videos of like what's believed to be Hillary Clinton fucking eating like torturing children, all this fucked up stuff. Let's see, I'm looking at the replies here. Controlled media clowns, someone says. And I like that. I agree with that. I'll tell you this. When you look at the fucking replies to stuff, it's always like, I agree with the top reply a lot of the time. Let me make sure this show's going right. Yeah, good. Okay, anyway. So the top reply is always something I agree with. So if we're here, under all this fucking laptop news bullshit, someone says controlled media clowns. I feel like maybe I am represented everywhere. It's just that nobody gives a shit, right? But if I'm to understand correctly, what CBS is admitted to is Hunter Biden's laptop being legit, meaning that Frazzle Drip is legit. Is this what we are to understand? That Frazzle Drip is legit? Do you know what Frazzle Drip? How about I just do a search on that? Frazzle Drip. You want to know a fun fact, actually? If the name of this show wasn't The Wrong Warp, it was going to be Frazzle Drip in all caps. I even have album artwork that I made for Frazzle Drip. But I feel like it would have been bad times. Let's see. I just searched Frazzle Drip. It's clearly censored these Brave search results. Frazzle Drip and YouTube's conspiracy crisis. That's all the way from 2018. Okay, here's a good summary. Frazzle Drip is a rumored dark web snuff film showing Hillary Clinton and longtime aide Huma Abedin, I don't know who that is, sexually assaulting and murdering a young girl, drinking her blood, and taking turns wearing the skin from her face as a mask. That's Frazzle Drip. That's a pretty good summary. That's what Frazzle Drip is. And from what I am to best understand, that was the point of Hunter Biden's laptop. Frazzle Drip. And then there was what? Pictures of kids and shit? But Frazzle Drip was the main thing, right? The video was allegedly discovered on... Oh, I'm so wrong. I'm dead wrong. The video was allegedly discovered on former Congressman Anthony Weiner's laptop in a folder labeled life insurance. Police officers who've reportedly seen it were so horrified they were driven to suicide. Okay, now it's getting to where it sounds like a myth, right? So I guess I'm totally wrong. Let's search this. What was on Hunter Biden's laptop? I thought it was Frazzle Drip this whole time. Maybe I've had it all wrong. Maybe I've had it all wrong this whole time. Oh, there's a Wikipedia. Great. Hunter Biden laptop controversy. Surely Wikipedia will have the truth, right? Let's see. There's a huge fucking wall of text that I do not want to read. Okay, let me throw this on the screen for you just so you see. Look at all this text. It's like an insurance company. They bury you in so much text that you never possibly want to read all this shit. Look at this. Imagine. Look at this. Imagine reading all this. Let alone on a show or anything. Imagine in your free time just sitting there reading all of that. Are you going to come out of that thinking, like, having the truth? Or are you just going to be confused as fuck? What's the main point, though? Okay, we can't go with Wikipedia. We'll go with another site. We got to figure out what the main point is. Also, yeah. Joe Biden. God damn it. I'm so sorry. I hate browsing the web and trying to talk. It really irritates me for some reason. In Hunter Biden probe, copy of Hunter Biden's laptop does appear genuine. What was on his fucking laptop, you stupid pieces of shit? And why doesn't it just pop up if I type that in? Why is there not like a bunch of articles answering that goddamn question? Hunter Biden's laptop is real. Hunter Biden's laptop, 3 days ago, Hunter Biden's laptop is no longer considered Russian disinformation. What? What was on the fucking laptop? You pieces of shit. Someone let me know. Do you know? I don't know. It's just making me angry here to try to figure out. Let me know if you know what's on Hunter Biden's laptop. No worries. Now let's look at Keemstar. Do you know Keemstar? Let me go to my Twitter here. Keemstar is an old school YouTuber. He's been around for a really long time. He's 40. Keemstar is 40. He dyes his beard black. And he shapes his beard in such a way that it is pointed similar to like a gnome, for instance. Does look like a gnome. And I know that that's like a trite, worn out joke about Keemstar to say he looks like a gnome, but he looks exactly like a gnome, bro. All right, I'm trying to open up my own Twitter here. It's not going too well for me. Twitter.com/thewrongwarp. Go into performance mode here, of course. And let me show you Keemstar. Keemstar wears a bandana as hair. He's a bald man who wears a bandana as though it is hair. And he even goes as far as to color coordinate what color bandana he wears on any certain day to match his shirt and stuff like that. All right, so I'm on my Twitter here. On my Twitter. My notes says that, oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Let's see. So here's a tweet from me. I say, what's worse? The fact that what's worse? The fact that Keemstar wears a bandana as hair, or the fact that he color coordinates it with his outfit each day? I'm trying to throw this up on the screen for you. There we go. Here it is. So here's Keemstar. Here's the back of his head anyway. And remember, this is from a video that he himself put out. Infamous back of his head here. See this? Look at that. Now, if you'll notice, it's subtle, but the bandana is yellow, matching the color of the design on his hoodie. I just like to point out this frame. I screenshotted this frame and I tweeted it because we never get to see the back of Keemstar's head. He did a music video where he did a head reveal a long time ago. But I think this frame is really important. And if you remember from the beginning of the stream, we talked a little bit about Keemstar. Let me look at my notes here. So Keemstar has been for years at war with this guy named Ethan Klein. You know Ethan Klein? You know who that is? From H3 Podcast. Now, this is somebody who's covered by a lot of shows. There's about 100 million shows covering H3 Podcast, trying to make H3 look bad and stuff like this, which I'm cool with because H3 sucks. They're not very good. But to me, it's like, where is this? Is it just because they have a huge audience? Because to me, it looks like it was never good. Like H3 Podcast was never any good. It was always fucking stupid. It looks like to me, you know. But what do I know? So he's been at war forever with this guy Keemstar. Keemstar tweets last night a video of himself watching the H3 Podcast in bed with his toes curled up. Okay? Now, the reason why this shouldn't be okay is because it's okay to hate watch something, obviously. Everybody hate watches stuff. Hate watching is more fun than normal watching. But typically when you're hate watching something, when I'm hate watching something, I'm looking at it intently. I'm like writing notes down. I'm like, yeah, how are we going to take him down, right? Let's take a look at how Keemstar hate watches somebody. Keemstar curled up in bed with his little toesies, warm in his little sockies, and he's watching it on his TV. If you're watching something on your TV, bro, you probably like it, right? Because I don't know about you, but it's a pain in the ass for me to get anything to fucking play on my TV. I can always get it, but it's never worth it, if that makes sense. The name of the tweet, he says, Ethan Klein from the H3 podcast calls for another terrorist attack. This time he wants to bomb the Vatican City. Now this is interesting, right? Very, very interesting. Woo! Let's take a look at the video. And what I want you to notice here is just how comfortable he is. He's very comfortable. He's laid back. He's going to watch this whole thing here today. And the idea is that he's busting him doing something stupid or wrong, right? But to me, kicking back watching this on your TV like you do it every day is way worse than what's being said here.
There's a bit of Hitler and Stalin. I'm just saying, we have to do whatever we can to protect the kids, and if that means shutting down the entire Catholic Church,
hard to hear, I know.
Vatican City. It's not good. Parody. Of course, bro. What's wrong with you? I don't own an army. I don't have a. I'm down to stop the whole book thing.
Very quiet, I know.
I'm just
all that really transpires here is he makes a joke that it would be funny to bomb the Vatican City. That's all. That's all he's catching him in and busting him in here. We'll watch it one more time since it's only about 20 seconds long. What just happened? Yeah, we'll watch it one more time since it's only like 20 seconds long. You tell me what's worse, making an offensive joke or so comfortably watching your enemies on your TV in your bed. Come on, you piece of shit.
We have to do whatever we can to protect the kids, and if that means shutting down the entire Catholic Church and bombing Vatican City. It's not good. Parody. Of course, bro. What's wrong with you? I don't own an army. I don't have a.
So that's it. That's literally it. Here's another thing that Keemstar does that fucking kills me. The thing I keep talking about where I say saying nonsense for engagement bait. That's almost like the whole point of Keemstar. Like the only thing he really does, it seems like, is just says stuff for engagement bait. And maybe it works for him, right? But there's a whole story about Keemstar. I've been debating, like, I want to tell you about it so bad. Excuse me, but it's old news. Not new or anything. It's all old news. And the problem is anybody who would care about this shit already does, you know, and they probably know more than me. Right? So, I don't know. I got one more Keemstar clip to show you here today because I just kind of want to start building a character profile as we've done in the past. And after Keemstar here, we're going to go to Check the Star, Aaron Carter's #1 henchman. And we are going to learn about what he did to commemorate Aaron Carter's son's first birthday. Let me get this Keemstar clip loaded up real quick. It's very quick. It's like 10 seconds, this next clip. And if that last clip wasn't that bad, if you're somebody who you could kind of look past someone being so cringe like that, this next clip surely will bring you to my side, right? This next clip surely will bring you on my side. So this is Keemstar on another show, I guess last night or the night before. I don't know when this tweet's from, and I don't care that much about looking into it. Let's hear what Keemstar says on a different stream.
We're so drunk. Yo, bro, I met this high school girl that was hot as fuck tonight.
What?
What did you say?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Guys. You want to?
Okay, now
we're so drunk. Yo.
This isn't old. This is from, God damn it, I guess I'll scroll down. This is from today. This is posted today at 2:30 in the morning. So I'm guessing this was late last night. We'll play it again. This is Keemstar late last night.
We're so drunk. Yo, bro, I met this high school girl that was hot as fuck tonight.
What?
What
did you say? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
One more time, just in case you're confused, one last time.
We're so drunk. Yo, bro, I met this high school girl that was hot as fuck tonight.
What?
What did you say? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
There you go. So that's Keemstar. There's about a million things I could cover about Keemstar, but I just wanted to build a little character profile because I've got a feeling, as with a lot of these people, I've got a feeling that context is going to greatly help us out here in the future. Well, let's go to Check the Star, huh? If you don't know Check the Star, I know I've covered him just a little bit, but not a whole lot, right? This was Aaron Carter's #1 goon. This is somebody, I think we got a tape coming up where Aaron himself on fucking stream or video or whatever is like, yeah, this guy's cool. Aaron Carter had a fake, when Aaron Carter was alive, he had a fake record label. And I call it a fake record label because it wasn't anything. It was just him saying, I have a record label. And then his friend saying, yeah. Nothing existed in reality to make it a record label. Let's see. So the first thing I got here, somebody tweeted this. Catalyst News Family Life tweeted this out about Check the Star. They say, Checky won't stop with posting about Aaron Carter. Every post is poor me, I this, and I that. He hasn't been around long and hasn't been on the roller coaster ride of the Carterverse for years. The Carterverse being Aaron Carter's fan group, what they call themselves. Most of us won't get the closure on why we started reporting on Aaron Charles Carter in the first place, whatever that means. And so what we have here, I'll pull it up for you. What we have here is just a screenshot of Check's Instagram story. Check the Star. I don't understand his name, but that's his name. Check the Star. I hate it because it's like, do you capitalize the word the or not? So this is a story, an Instagram story from Check. It's a picture of Aaron and Melanie Martin kissing. I'll read to you the text. I stand firm on this. Aaron was an amazing yet troubled man. He loved so hard, and Melanie was there to be his backbone, even when things got shaky, whatever that means. I'm so tired of being attacked and seeing everyone bully, not just myself, but the mother of his children. She never enabled him. Never wished nothing wrong on him. If anything, she would warn him to stop the BS so nothing would happen to him. She would try to get wellness checks done, encourage him to do his classes, man. She really tried hard for Prince, that's Aaron Carter's son, Prince, for Aaron always. When I lived with them, I became family. They both treated me with the utmost respect. I wish I would have moved in officially every day. Aaron, you chose to trust the wrong people. I just wish I could take back time. I would have stayed and kept all these people that are in the media now with a sob story acting like they wanted the best for you when we all know it's lies, Aaron. Your lady, your son, your family, bro. We love you forever, man. That's Check's story. And what a mouthful, by the way. Holy shit, man. If you need to type this much, maybe it doesn't need to be an Instagram story. That's all I'm saying. It seems like this is a really long photo. Like I'm zooming out of Twitter right now. And I can't get all the photo in one shot. Very weird. Oh, there we go. Look at this. What do you think of that? Talk about wasting space. Anyway, so that's Check the Star. Check the Star is Aaron's right-hand man. Check the Star's only hope in this life is to ride the whatever type of clout that Aaron had, to ride that clout until the end of time. Oh, are there replies to this? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, no, because it's not Check posting this. Okay. So let's see what we got coming up next. It's another tweet, only this tweet is from Check the Star himself. And then we're going to look just a little bit into his Twitter, into his own personal Twitter, because he's constantly tweeting about this. He hasn't let it go. You know, Aaron Carter's death that happened like a month ago? We've done like 2 shows, 3 shows, 4 shows, however long it's been since then. Aaron Carter won't stop going on about this. And I think it's so ironic because it didn't seem like they were really fucking with each other whenever Aaron died. So I find that to be a little ironic. Okay, so the tweet we got here, I'll pull it up from Check the Star. When they say the hashtag billboard for hashtag Prince Carter and hashtag Aaron Carter was a Photoshop, LOL, then how is it, this is his words, then how is it that we got in rotation on live? Please be more positive. So far, his grammar is terrible. Everything I read from him is grammatically fucked up. Right? I think Check the Star may or may not be mentally disabled.
Wait till you see how good this looks.
And as much as people want to shit talk Aaron Carter, I think it's possible Aaron was helping out somebody with a mental disability here today. So let's check this out. Geez, how do I get into this story? Oh, my Twitter. So there's a tiny bit of context before this. On my Twitter, there's a tweet where somebody else posted this billboard. Aaron Carter's son's first birthday was the other day. So Check the Star claimed that he had paid for a billboard in Times Square to commemorate Aaron Carter and Aaron Carter's son. Is this true? Technically, it depends on how you look at it. So obviously people did some deep dives into this billboard and everything. A lot of people said it was fake. There was a ton of people who were like, I'm in Times Square, it's not here. They're lying. And it turns out it was on a billboard that changes. You ever seen a billboard like this? Where it's like 3 different ads and it cycles through them? It's on one of these billboards, right? It's also a billboard that's like an inch tall, by the way. But somebody looked, I'm on my Twitter now trying to find this and pull it up. Somebody looked on Fiverr or one of these apps and they found the fucking billboard. Fuck, is it gone? Seems like it's gone from my Twitter, which fucking sucks. How? Did I post this on my other Twitter? My burner Twitter account. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the case. Let me look at my burner Twitter account and see if I can find this for us here today. Long story short, I'll tell you the story. The billboard that they got to commemorate Aaron Carter and his son was $10 on Fiverr. You know about Fiverr, what Fiverr is? Fiverr is an app where you pay people tiny amounts of money to do stuff. No, it looks like it's gone. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's okay. I'll work on finding that tweet. If anybody out there can find the tweet where they found this billboard on Fiverr, that would be great. But regardless, that's what it is. So I've got this pulled up on my screen here. We're going to see this billboard. We got Check the Star at the top with his retarded self. Pay attention to how minimal this billboard is, how small it is, and how shitty it is.
Wait till you see how good this looks. That's it. We actually got it. Took an hour extra.
Fuck, I accidentally just clicked on something. Oh my God, what a massive failure. What a massive L. What am I going to do now? Son of a bitch. I got to go through all this for accidentally clicking on something. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, there it is. We're back. We're back. We're back live. Here we go. Come on, you piece of shit.
That's it. We actually got it. Took an hour extra.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh! Hey!
Okay, do you see this? You're going to have to squint like crazy. How am I going to show you this? I don't even think I can zoom in on this. You're going to have to squint like crazy to see this tiny, minuscule little billboard. You see it? Look in the center of your screen. Look in the very center of your screen. And I don't know, I guess squint really hard. Look at this. That's their billboard. It's about 2 foot by 2 foot. Comes on for 10 seconds every 5 minutes. It's Aaron Carter with prayer hands. Look at this. And there's his little son photoshopped in the middle of a black space. And we can't even read the text here. I can't even read the text. I think I'll be able to find a better shot of it when we look at Check's Twitter in just a second. But let's watch this clip. It's only 20 seconds. This is them commemorating and celebrating the billboard. And remember, this is his own to the haters. This is him showing the haters, look, you're lying. We did get it on a billboard.
Wait till you see how good this looks. That's it. We actually got it. Took an hour extra. There we go.
Oh!
Hey!
Look at this shit.
Right there. There we go. Happy birthday, Prince. Aaron Carter. From your family, from your friends, from... Wait till you see how good this looks.
Jesus
That's
fucking Christ. So there you go. That's Aaron Carter's son's first birthday present. Now, I do remember where I could see a better resolution picture of it. But keep in mind that Check the Star himself has a son. Check the Star himself has a son who could have probably used some of that money for the billboard. Eat. Okay, let's see. I'm looking through tweets. I'm so sorry. I thought I had the right link to pull all this shit up about Check the Star, but I guess I don't. Oh, and the replies. That's what I need to look at. The replies, of course. Yes. So follow him. Check the Star on Twitter. Follow him. Wait for him to do stuff that is cringe. Send it in to me, please. Are we going to cover Check the Star? I don't know. But we might. We very well might. What am I looking for here? Fuck. What am I looking for? Oh, I just want to go back to that tweet we were just at and read you the replies. The replies are atrocious to this. I'll throw it up on the screen for you here. Now, this is the Carterverse. These are all Aaron Carter's fans that are replying here today. Stop using hashtag Aaron Carter's profile pic. It's disturbing. Now, clearly in reference to Check, I don't know how well you can see it here at the very top. His profile picture is Aaron Carter. Very, very gay, I say. Even if they're dead. If your relative died, would you make their dead corpse your profile picture? Let's see. I bet and this is kind of what I was getting at. I bet your kids would have loved to attend that birthday celebration at Chuck E. Cheese. Imagine if they saw a video of you with another woman and her child. Think of someone besides yourself for once. How can you be there for someone else's kid, but not there for your own? Oh, this is what strangers are saying to Check the Star, who they know is full of shit. Let's see. You really need to stop saying that billboard was for Prince, because it absolutely was not. There was a little random picture of him, and that's it. It's weird as fuck. Why are you so invested in someone else's child? Where are your kids? It's weird. Someone said, really, you're not that important. Did you do that for any of your kids' birthdays? You don't get to tell people to be positive when you filmed you and Xena verbally abusing a fast food worker. Aren't you pushing 40? It's all so strange, to be honest. It is photoshopped and a very bad Photoshop job. It was Prince's birthday, but you and Melanie made it all about Aaron. Damn. And they're right about that, actually. They really are. He didn't even have custody of Prince. Quit acting like he was father of the year or that he cared about his son. Damn. Now they're getting a little bit too spicy. A little bit too mean, even for me. Let's see. Someone says, I actually did this billboard entirely free and out of respect for the music icon that Aaron Carter was. It's a memorial billboard. Nobody paid. This was to have Aaron up in Times Square and to have Prince on it for his first birthday. So there you go. Before the show started today, I don't even know what I have. The title of this stream is like, Check the Star gets a discount billboard. I didn't know about this tweet. I guess the billboard was free. So Check the Star trying to ride the high and take the clout of getting this billboard. Well, it was free, motherfucker, or at least according to Maddie Keys. Whoever Maddie Keys is, I do not know. I have no fucking clue. Let's take a look now. Let's look at Check the Star's Twitter. How about that? Actually, and also, let me take a very quick break. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. The show will be right back. Don't touch that dial, please.
I'm not
We're back. Let's see. Let's cut this music. We're going to take a look at Check the Star's Twitter. So we just found out that the billboard that Check the Star obtained for Aaron Carter's son for his birthday was entirely free, which I genuinely had no idea about. I had no clue that that was free. Somebody found on Fiverr that you could get that exact billboard for $10. And actually, that would make sense. It would make sense that whoever...
My name's Aaron Carter.
Shut the fuck up. Do not. Okay. It would make sense that whoever owns that billboard or is in charge of it, you know, it would make sense that they give this away for free, considering that normally it costs $5. What kind of billboard costs $5, bro? Who would look at that? If I saw that billboard in Times Square, let me actually scroll and see if I can find a better picture of it. If I saw that billboard in Times Square, I would think that it is a prank made by like a child or something, right? Let's see. All right, I'm scrolling to the bottom of his Twitter here. I guess I should finish this up with you. Here is here's Aaron Carter when he was still alive, and he looks horrible, by the way. Giving his how would you even describe this? Telling us, the viewer, that Check the Star is cool and he has Aaron's approval. It's his artist. Remember how he's a fake record label? This is that type of shit.
My name's Aaron Carter. I'm sitting here with Check the Star. Check the Star is a very well-known underground artist. You hear them sirens? It's because he's bringing the noise.
The fire coming.
Fire.
No, Rocket Striker, stop playing, man. Whole lot of...
All right, what's up, y'all? My name's Aaron.
Fucking nonsense, right? And is Aaron Carter in a gi here? A G-I? A gi? You know what a gi is? It's for like karate and shit. What we're seeing here. Let's see. And we got a tweet from Check. It says, I wish y'all would take a moment to get to know the real me. There's the tweet we just saw. There's like their song, which I don't want to fucking get copywritten for. Actually, Check the Star is so shitty, he doesn't even copyright people. Let's see. Here, we watched this video the other day, actually. I think this is what I covered of Check the Star. But let's check it out again one more time. God damn it, it's only 20 seconds. And then we'll move on from Check the Star. Because I have better shit to cover, to be honest with you. If it wants to load. Come on, you piece of shit. Check the Star on Aaron Carter.
That I went live and y'all had to see me like that. I'm sorry. I just want y'all to know that Aaron was a really good person. He really was there for me, and I appreciate everything, bro. He loves his son. He loves his family. He loved everything about his fans and how much support he received from them. Bro, I just want to say I love y'all, and thank you for supporting me, man. This is not the end, bro. The end hasn't even started. Like, wait till y'all see and hear what's really going on, man, for real.
What does that mean?
Guys, I'm sorry that I went live and y'all had to see me like that. I'm sorry.
Let's Check the Star for today. Goodbye, Check. Well, what does that mean? Wait until y'all find out what was really going on. What in the fuck does that mean? And why won't you just tell us? Why can't you just tell us what was really going on so that we know, Check? You piece of shit. Why won't you just tell us? We're left hanging. See what else we got here. Okay, well, we can move on to some super good stuff here today. Let's move on to Boogie. Remember Boogie? Boogie 2899? He's down bad. He's somehow doing even worse than he was the last time we checked him out. So let's start with this clip here. This one is for Pablo. You remember Pablo from the chat? He told me about this guy, Wings of Redemption, who I guess is known. I guess people know of this guy. I'm just the one out of the loop here. Pablo would always tell me about this guy, Wings of Redemption. And that's who this is. This is from 2 days ago. Wings of Redemption is just a really shitty guy. I say it all the time. I thought he was Mango. So Pablo would always talk about this guy named Mango. I thought Wings of Redemption was Mango, because he's so shitty. But here is Wings of Redemption, Cringe Lord, on Boogie 2899. Come on, you piece.
Dude, I say it all the time when people are like, well, you should box Boogie. I'm like, dude, I'm like 15 years younger than Boogie. I would beat the brakes off that boy. Dude, I say it all the time when people are like, well, you should box Boogie. I'm like, dude, I'm like
pretty clear cut and dry, right?
15 years younger than Boogie. I would beat the brakes off that boy. Dude, I say it all the time when people are like, well, you should box Boogie. I'm
What
like,
do you
dude.
think, Pablo? If you're out there, Pablo, who do you think would win, Boogie or Wings of Redemption? I really have no fucking clue, to be 100% honest with you here today. But let's see. Moving on. Wings of Redemption would knock out Boogie. Oh, okay. So I got to go to my own Twitter here and show you what I posted about Boogie. And then we're going to go to Boogie's Twitter. The Wrong Warp. So this guy's down bad. If you weren't around for the last coverage of him, essentially he made a couple different videos. One celebrating being rich. And then a year later, he made a video basically begging his audience for money. And since then, this was all very recent. Since then, he has started an OnlyFans. And like is, I think, legitimately pretty much prostituting himself out on the internet. Can you imagine this as a fat man, like as a big fat guy, prostituting yourself out? Like in horribly embarrassing ways? It sounds shameful. I mean, it's like when I think of the word shame, this is what I think of. I think of a big fat guy being ashamed of himself, but for money, degrading himself. Oh, the degradation. The degradation of the fat man here today. Damn, this is going to be really small. I'm trying to get these tweets pulled up for you here. This is actually on my Twitter, and it's a screenshot of a tweet. So I'm going to read... Oh, this is horrible. So I'm going to read you some tweets from Boogie, and then we'll go take a look at his Twitter. God damn it. I'm trying to zoom in, and it's like zooming out. Piece of shit. Whatever. I'll just read you the tweets. This is Boogie like 2 days ago. Okay, now it's giving me a fucking issue. Come on, you piece of shit. I don't have time for your loading bullshit. I'm trying to exit. Exit full screen. There we go. Okay. Oh, and now it does this. I'm going to have a meltdown today. Would you like to see that? A Thanksgiving meltdown? Would you like to see that for Thanksgiving? I'll go catch a turkey and fucking bash it on my head to death. How about that? That could be a good Thanksgiving treat, huh? Happy Thanksgiving! What if I dressed up like a pilgrim and fucked the turkey to death? What would that be like? Would that be nice and funny for Thanksgiving? See, I should have just went to Boogie's Twitter, man. It's crazy that to just show you a screenshot, there's this many fucking issues. All right, but here we go. I found it. These are tweets from Boogie the other day that I just stumbled upon and happened to read. Somebody, remember, he started a shame OnlyFans. Somebody offered me $500 to film a 2-minute video of me showing my butthole. I refused. I love money, but I'm not ready to show that part of myself and probably never will be. Now, I did take a photograph in the mirror that showed most of my backside, and I thought I looked pretty good for a man shaped like a grape. So I put it out there with the $4 unlock. He's talking about on his OnlyFans. A bunch of people bought it. Why? I don't know. But now a picture of my butt crack exists in the world, I guess. So don't be fooled by something like this. This is essentially an ad. Right? It's essentially all that is a fucking advertisement for his OnlyFans. Saying, hey, you want a picture of my butthole? It's on the OnlyFans. Very shameful, Boogie. Very shameful indeed. Now remember, let's see, what was it? The Keemstar show? Let me see if I can find that. Boogie, the Keemstar show called Boogie. Remember that guy, Keemstar, from earlier? He called Boogie one day on his show and basically called him fat and pathetic for begging for money on his YouTube channel. Let's see if I can find this clip. I'll have to type in Keemstar Show Boogie. Let's take a look at this. You're going to love this. If I find it and everything works out, you're going to love it. Boogie is broke and Keemstar offers him a lifeline. Perfect. Perfect. This will be a perfect clip to show you here today for the Boogie segment.
All right, let's get back to Boogie.
Okay. Loud as fuck. Let me turn it down just a tad. So this is the Keemstar Show going to call Boogie.
Let's get back to Boogie.
Thank you.
Let's get back
Jesus
to Boogie.
Christ.
Okay, let's get back to Boogie. second group of people.
Boogie, okay, Boogie's e-becking.
Go ahead.
Let's just call Boogie. We get the point.
Call Boogie. He's broke.
Hey, what's up, Boogie?
How are you?
I'm on a live stream right now.
Hi, everybody.
We're criticizing the bagging video.
The what?
The bagging video.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want to talk about it, because we are live, that's fine. But we wanted to talk to you about it.
Sure. What you got?
We just
notice once again though that Keemstar has matched his bandana with his shirt. It's under his hand right now, but once he moves his hand, you'll see the pink text that matches his bandana.
Find it sad and pathetic.
Yeah, it was. I knew it was when I made it. But I am in a position where I felt I had to.
But why?
I'm not a big fan of being homeless again. I'm not a big fan of going back on disability again. And those are just two things I refuse to do. And I talked it over with my therapist for a while. And he said that if I felt there was a chance that I could get the help I needed, I should ask for it. So I did.
What about selling your like gaming collection, or I don't know, like
I've been live streaming on Whatnot.
See,
for the
even
last
right now, he's like so happy to get the clout. He's so happy that someone's on a live stream calling him and people are going to hear about him and maybe he'll get one more fucking dollar from this.
months, and I've been selling off my magic cards as quickly.
Otherwise, why would you answer the call? And why would you be saying this? Why would you be saying this on a stream? Yes, I'm selling everything I own. I need help. Please, please, please help me.
I can, and that's how I've.
Wouldn't
stayed
you
in the
rather
house for
just
the
go
last few months.
die?
Prior
Damn
to that, as you know, I had that crypto egg, and then crypto crashed at the beginning of the year.
He's a crypto tard.
But I've had to live off of what was left with the crash, and now I currently owe more money than I have, which sucks. I definitely could sell the house, which is something I'm probably going to do around February, but my realtor friend suggests that I wait until the beginning of the next year to see if interest rates go down, because they always adjust them at the beginning.
Does that not
of the
just
year,
sound pathetic? We don't even need to hear any more of this, to be honest with you. Does that not just sound pathetic? Can't you hear the patheticness in his voice? Although, he probably pull more viewers than me, I'll tell you that. We've got, what, a whopping 1 viewer right now? That's all we need, baby. That's all we need for Thanksgiving here today. So I've got it in my notes to go to Boogie's Twitter. Go to Boogie's Twitter and scroll down a little bit and just start there. That's literally what my notes say here today. Boogie, Boogie, Boogie. Pulling up Boogie's Twitter. I guess I'll go back in performance mode. Let's see. Pulling up Boogie's Twitter because it's very pathetic as a guy, especially as a grown guy. I don't know. If you were gay, it would be fine. You were like, yeah, I'm a gay guy, da-da-da-da-da. This would be fine. It'd be like, oh, okay. Totally makes sense. It's totally fine, right? I'm on Boogie's Twitter. I'm scrolling down just a little bit. There's a certain tweet I know to stop at, and then we'll check it out. Okay? All right. So here's where we're starting with Boogie2899 on his Twitter. See this? He tweets, and this was yesterday. He tweets, I've been debating all day whether or not to post this video, but I think it's important more now than ever. Let's talk about drag queen. Oh my God, I accidentally just clicked on something. Son of a bitch! Every fucking thing I do fucks everything up. There we go. We got it back up on the screen. Let's talk about drag queens, he says. Uploading. So what you see on the screen here today is on the left a picture of himself, and then on the right a picture of himself with what I guess is either the Snapchat or Instagram girl filter. We've all seen this, right? The girl filter. Now, why would you be uploading this of yourself as a guy, as a straight guy, unless you're promoting the degradation of one's self? It doesn't look good. It's not even like good engagement bait. It's just very feminine. Femininity. The femininity. Oh, he posted a video yesterday. Let's check that out. His thoughts on drag queens and drag shows. That sounds pretty good. Let me get this pulled up. I'll get his YouTube video pulled up. And that can be, that's what we'll do for our main show here today. Boogie put out his thoughts on drag queens and drag shows. What should anybody's thoughts be on these two things? Drag queens and drag shows. To me, it's just like, what would you compare this to? Like a party.
I think at this point,
right? A party. But a drag queen and a drag show is a certain type of party. Where if you're an adult, you want to go to a party, go to a party. But if you're a kid, you can't go to the party, even by accident. If you go to the party by accident, everyone's going to apologize. They're going to say, sorry, you shouldn't be here. Oh my God, you shouldn't see your parents like this, blah, 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 blah. What is a drag show? I mean, it's just it's like a fucking fetish thing. That's all it is. It's a big fucking fetish party. And to me, yeah, kids shouldn't be there. Who could argue that kids should be at a drag show? Who would argue that to you? Other than like a horrible, fucked up person. Okay? Who would argue that to you? I don't know a single person, at least in my life, even online. I don't actually know anybody who would argue for a drag show. So my guess is he's going to argue against them, you know, which is kind of pandering. That'd be like if I sat here and talked about how drag shows are bad for like 40 minutes. And just be like, yeah, that's true, but, you know, everybody agrees here. Let's see. He's trying to sell a sweater. Between when that video came out and now, he's trying to sell a sweater of himself. He put out an 8-second advertisement on Twitter. Let's check it out.
Hey, do you like my ugly Christmas sweater? You can get one just like it. The link is in the bio. Go buy one. And when you do, it supports me. Hey, do you like my ugly Christmas sweater? You can get one just like it. The link is in the bio. Go buy one. And when you do, it supports me.
That sounds
Hey, do you like my ugly Christmas sweater?
And
You
if
can
you
get one
do,
just like it. The link is in the bio. Go buy one.
And if you do, it supports me, he says. Okay. Let's see. Then he tweets a bunch of fucking nonsense. This is a tweet from him. This is a real life tweet from somebody who is wildly more successful than me, right? The internet will tell you the guy's washed up, right? Still miles ahead of me. God damn it. Here's a tweet from him. His brain, instead of doing Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving, let's shack up in a hotel with some hookers. This is what you want to tell people when you're begging for money, right? Me, brain. Well, me. Turkey, though. So he's saying if it wasn't for turkey, he'd go fuck hookers. Is it supposed to be a joke? Maybe, probably, but still, you're begging for money, bro. If you're begging for money, you got to be on your best behavior, dude. You can't be making jokes about hookers. Let's see. And then he posts a video of his Christmas tree. Another extremely feminine, soy-like thing to do. Although, there's no way Boogie's only full of soy because he's so fat. Look at this. Who is doing this? If you're posting your Christmas tree as a grown man, you need to stop. Why does this keep autoplaying? I volunteered to be Santa this year because I get to come like once a year anyway. What does that mean? Do you know what this means? You know what this means here today? I have no idea. I volunteered to be Santa this year because I only get to come like once a year anyway. What does that mean? From 17 hours ago, what does this mean? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have an extra plate for me today. I'm actually trying to cut back. Bro, let's talk about your tweet before that. You only get to come like once a year anyway. What does this mean, you fucking weirdo? See, then there's more videos of his tree. More videos of his tree.
Oh, gamer tree, I'm going to die lonely. Oh, gamer tree.
Oh, I think I get it. I think he's making it.
I'm going to die lonely.
I get it. I think he's making a joke and trying to pander to the incels of the world. This is what I think, right? Let's see. We'll go up a little bit. Let's see what's before that. This is a tweet from him. We don't have context because, I kind of get the context. You see how it says stage 4 soon, please? I think that's somebody wishing him death. Someone says, how the mighty have fallen. Someone says, wah, I'm broke. Someone says, you have a gun you're free to use, which means they're telling him to finish the job. So he quote tweets. These are all his YouTube comments. He tweets a screenshot of them, and his tweet caption says, not that I think YouTubers like Sunny V2 care about the type of people they are catering to, but in case you ever wonder, they've been leaving comments like this all day. So he's crying about mean comments. He says, you can say what you want to about me, but at least I don't entertain these disgusting fucks. Well, bro, I think you kind of do entertain these disgusting fucks. I think you're exactly what's entertaining the disgusting fucks. See, and then there's some other bullshit. So there you go. Pretty fucking nuts, huh? I think so. As a grown man. But the problem, it's not just as a grown man. It's as somebody who used to have a fuck ton of viewers, who used to be huge on YouTube, right? Now is this. Now is lower than me with my 2 viewers. He's now lower than me. Pretty fucked up, huh? So let's check this out. This is a video he put out yesterday. My thoughts on drag shows and drag queens. My prediction that he's going to pander and just point out the obvious, which is that these things are bad for children. I bet he's going to say they're fine, but not for children.
It probably comes as no surprise that I'm a bit of a liberal. Though I always identified as a bit more of a libertarian. I mean, I definitely would not consider myself a Democrat. I definitely did not like Joe Biden. I didn't like the Clintons. I wasn't a huge fan of Obama. I think the last Democratic president I liked was Jimmy Carter. Shit. And I think if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you probably realized what I'm all about, which is, I don't really care what you do, man. I don't.
You're all about Twinkies, hoagies, nachos, and cotton candy.
I want the freedom to do whatever the hell it is I want to do, so I want you to have the freedom to do whatever the hell it is you want to do. That's just my life philosophy, and there's no political party that reflects that.
All right, and by the way, I'm going to open up my F5 IPA. I've had a couple Coors. This is all the beer I have. Opening up my wonderful last beer here, our F5 IPA. Stick around once the podcast ends. Stick around on stream, and we're going to do some nice stream exclusive stuff, huh? Some Minus World stuff, huh? Stick around, okay? Welcome to the Wrong Warp. Thanks for hanging out.
And obviously, this extends to LGBTQ people, right? I wouldn't want anybody to tell me how to live my life, to tell me how to identify sexually, what my gender is. I feel like I am about a 1 on the Kinsey scale. I'm mostly straight. I identify as a man, and I don't want anybody coming in and telling me that I'm not that. So I'm not going to tell anybody else what they are. And as someone who was raised Christian and has found a religion again in the last few years, I get part of it. I get that you don't want somebody to sin. You don't want somebody to go to hell. But pretty sure the Bible says that's none of your fucking business. But I was also awake during Sunday school when...
Well, let me go back just a second, because if you're listening to the audio version, he's got a Mountain Dew can in his hands. And I just wanted to do a quick cheers. Cheers to you, Boogie.
And has found a religion again in the last few years. I get part of it. I get that you don't want somebody to sin. You don't want somebody to go to hell. But pretty sure the Bible says that's none of your fucking business. But I was also awake during Sunday school when they covered this stuff about judgment, you know, he with the out sin.
So do people watch this? Does he still have actual fans? Because that is going to drive me to fucking... Right? I'm over here repeatedly failing over and over and over and over. Failing. But the fat man has fans.
Cast the first stone and judge not lest thee be judged. And there's a lot of stuff referencing that in the Bible. In fact, it's pretty much most of the book. I kind of feel like it's the entire point of the book based on what I've read.
So according to Boogie, the point of the Bible is don't judge people. That's his interpretation of the whole Bible here today.
But I've made this point before, and it upsets a lot of people when I make it. I don't get it, man. I genuinely don't understand it. And don't get me wrong, I've known a lot of trans people. I've known some drag queens. I've gone to a lot of drag shows at Dixon Street Theater.
Wait, what? What do you mean you've gone to a lot of drag shows, bro? That's not a thing. Well, I guess if you're like a liberal type of guy, that's not a thing, though. No one in my entire life I've ever heard say that. I've been to a lot of drag shows. I've never heard anybody else say that. Especially not somebody who wants respect and claims to be straight. Never in a million years, man. People don't just go to drag shows. You can say what you want, think what you want, do what you want. Normal people don't just go to drag shows. Normal people haven't been to several drag shows. They just haven't.
Stuff like that here in town. And I find them highly entertaining. I think they're an art form, genuinely. But it's not something I would ever feel compelled to do. So I don't really understand it, but teach their own. And based on social media, I can say there's a lot of people that follow me that don't get it either. And
does this count as a reaction video? What I'm doing right now? Does this count as a reaction video? Can it? I could put a clip up and say my reaction to Boogie's video.
Some things about it that even I question, and I know I'm going to get in trouble with this, but I want to say it. I'm often confused.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's bad. This is bad. Do you see this on the screen? Look at this. They've got a young kid and they've got a fucking freak. This is not normal. It has nothing to do with sex, gender, pronouns, fairness. It has nothing to do with any of that shit. This is not good. You need to get this person away from the kid. It's a sexual fetish. What you're saying here, that's a sexual fetish. They're exaggerating feminine traits. This is what drag is. They're exaggerating feminine traits. And you've got a fucking young child talking to these people in their fetish gear. That's not good, bro. It's not good. Even if you're into this type of thing, does a child need to be involved? You crazy sick fucks? Are you kidding me?
Exposing children that are so young to this stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. If your child has exhibited that they are LGBTQ+, and they are telling you that they are interested in that type of thing, sure, take them to a drag show, right? Take them to a...
So I guess we can let that be known. The difference here between Boogie and the Wrong Warp is never in a million fucking years. Never in a million fucking years. If your kid is LGBT+, your kid's not anything. They can't be anything. They're not old enough, you stupid fucks. How dumb were you when you were a kid? And this goes out to everybody. How dumb were you when you were a kid? When I was a kid, I was fucking dumb. Because of my age. I was stupid. I don't even know when I became smart. Like a year ago? In my own opinion. But I mean, fuck, dude. Think about being a kid. How old do you think this kid is? Like 9? 10? Think about being that young. Weren't you fucking stupid? Weren't you fucking stupid? Do you? Ooh. I gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. Ooh, leave the kids out of it. This is all I'm saying, you fucking weirdos. Leave the kids out of it. You sick, deranged
drag queen
fucks.
Story hour, whatever it is. And I understand the point of all of that stuff as well. It's not grooming. It's not grooming.
It's not grooming, you fat fuck. Of course it is. What else is it?
It's just exposing your child to a thing that exists. Like taking to a football game and them seeing cheerleaders. You're just exposing them to all the different things in the world that exists. And maybe your son will...
Well, I guess there's a reason Boogie... I don't think he has kids, does he? He's talked about being single forever in those tweet videos. Maybe there's a reason you don't have kids then, you fat fucking loser. And how funny is that, right? Somebody who said infinitely more success probably than I'll ever have. And I can just look you right in the eye and tell you, come on, this person is below me. I'm above this person, no matter what numbers you have, no matter this, no matter that. And what do you consider yourself to be? Do you consider yourself to be on the same level as this person here today? Do you consider yourself to be below them? I consider myself to be fucking above. Far above, dude. Oh my God. What do you mean it's not grooming, you dumb, fat fuck?
Identify with the cheerleaders, and maybe they'll identify with a drag queen.
What do you think grooming is then?
Or maybe they'll identify with something completely different. But the earlier they figure out who and what they are, the more comfortable they'll be in their own skin, and I think that's a good thing. I've known several drag queens, I've known several trans people, and when it comes to this stuff, they're not here to indoctrinate straight kids. They're not going to try to turn your straight kid gay.
Then explain people like James Charles and people like Keffels, who target young kids, who have bragged about it, who have openly bragged about saying shit like that. Like, watch me make your minor trans, blah, 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 blah. They've bragged about it. And these are just the people I know about. Imagine.
They're just making sure that if there's other kids that grew up like them, they know that this is an option. And if they're inclined
It's
to go
not
down
a fucking option, bro. It's not an option.
that route anyway, they're able to do it, and they know they can do it safely. And I think that's a good thing. But unfortunately, not everybody has the live and let live philosophy that I've adopted. A lot of people want to tell other people how to live. A lot of people want to keep other people from living their lives. And we've seen a lot of it in the last few years. And
Is it that, or is it that we want a world that is not openly full of fucking weird creeps coming after your children? Right? I mean, holy fuck, dude. So he's actually doing the opposite here, right? To me, my instinct was, oh, he's going to pander like to the right, essentially. He's going to pander and point out that this shit is bad or that this shit is okay, but leave the kids out of it, right? No, he's taking the other route. This is interesting. I was thinking, what if I were to pander? Listen to this. Listen to this. He's pandering to the left. He's pandering to the trans, which leads me to a much larger point. I think that the YouTube audience, when it comes to streams, commentary streams, whatever you want to call it, is largely trans. I really do believe this. I really, really do. I've seen the Keemstar show before where the whole audience flips out if something anti-trans is said. I really, really do believe this, that a large portion of the YouTube audience is trans. And I'm trying to figure out how to bridge a gap here. This is my biggest thing right now. I'm trying to figure out how to bridge a gap here, right? Because it's like the two halves of how I feel are A, well, the conspiracy side, the making sense side. Half of me is like, yeah, these people are freaks, they're insane. And then the other half of me, believe it or not, the compassionate part of me is like, yeah, but it's not their fault. They're still worth something as a person. We got to figure out how to befriend them, right? So I've been looking, I'm trying to find a trans person who's willing to come on the Wrong Warp and show everybody that, look, you guys are fine. You guys are cool. Not all of you are shit. This is what I'm looking for, okay? Somebody come on the show, show me that you're normal, you're cool, you're just like us. You just want to relax and have a good time. This is what I'm looking for. And plus, it'll get a lot of these conspiracy people off my back. They'll hate it.
I'm really afraid we're going to see more. And it breaks my fucking heart. So I'm making this video today to say, if you've ever watched my videos, if you're watching this one, I hope that you've learned to love the sinner, even if you hate the sin. To concentrate on you and yours, yourself, your family.
Love the sinner, even if you hate the sin. I hate the sinner even more than the sin, you fat fuck.
Not to judge others. To focus your energy on being the best version of yourself that you can be and encouraging the people that love you to do the same. Let everybody else live the way they see fit. If you haven't got that from me, I hope you get it now. And if you don't get it now, I don't think you'll ever get it at all. Because there's a lot of things out there that I don't understand. A lot of things that I don't agree with. A lot of things that I perceive as being potentially...
So he's playing on the screen, as he's saying this, he's playing on the screen people speaking in tongues. So he just showed and basically told you that he's fine with drag shows grooming young children. And then he says, there's a lot of things in this world, though, that I don't understand. And he plays on the screen, excuse me, people speaking in tongues.
Dangerous and harmful. And you know what? I'm just concentrating on me, myself, my friends, my family, my fans, and I don't worry about it. I honestly think LGBTQ stuff is probably some of the most harmless things that are happening in this country right now. So I don't understand why we spend so much time thinking about it and talking about it. I think there's a lot more dangerous, awful shit happening, and I wish we were talking about that instead. And I wouldn't be listening to these false prophets.
Okay, bro. No wonder this guy's falling off. No wonder everyone, I guess, kind of hates this guy now. No wonder. I totally get it. Boogie is shit. You're not even willing to say the real truth because you don't want your fake audience to turn against you, you puss. You know what the cool thing to do is? The cool thing is to just keep saying the truth over and over. Even if nobody's listening, just keep saying the truth and just keep arguing for logic. All right? Welcome to the Wrong Warp. Thanks for listening. This is going to be the end of the podcast version of the show. So if you're watching the stream, the show goes on. I got lots more to come. Don't worry. I'm going to be here with you and for you this Thanksgiving. But this is the end of the podcast version. If you're listening, like I said at the beginning of the show, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/thewrongwarp. Even if you're not joining the Minus World, go to that website. In the upper right corner, there's a thing that says follow. Click on it and then enter your email address. All this is going to do is going to give you emails when the Wrong Warp goes live. That's it. That's all that's going to happen. Okay? Please do this. Also, join the Minus World. buymeacoffee.com/thewrongwarp. There is, I think, 124 shows in there now. It's worth it. Trust me. Either way. Thank you for listening. Again, the stream is going to continue. I'm going to take a break for just a couple minutes. Thanks for listening to the show. If you're listening to the podcast, check out the YouTube version, youtube.com/thewrongwarp. Thanks for listening. Thank you for listening to me. If you're on the stream, I'll see you in just a bit. Say something in the chat. Jesus Christ. It's on subscriber only mode, but there's no time limit. Just subscribe and then say something in the chat. I need to hear from you. Okay? I love you. Thanks for listening. Join that Minus World. We'll be back in just a sec.
Just to speak my thoughts, I am very far away. I am all on my own. Take me to the promised
Oh, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
land. Hold me there. I am very far away. I am all on my own. Take me to the promised land. Hold me there. I am very